Y'all, I'm coming in from my craft room. Okay, we have a project. This is the project. Okay, we're making a giant goblet. And this is, for the most part, this is it. But I have to, I guess I should wait till y'all come in. But I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna start. Okay, I have to add some black accents to the cup. So, or to the, I'm going to say chalice because I don't want to say cup because I'm not making cups anymore. Okay. But I have to add some black accents to the drinking drinking device, but it's not really for drinking. It's a prop for pictures. So I want to know what I should do. I thought about doing like a dirty pour over it and like, like letting the, black, like kind of like, yeah, but that was too much. Too much. So I'm not doing that. But, but I need to add some kind of accents. So help. Should I stripe it? Should I just add like little swirlies all about? Should I add? I'm adding glitter. Okay, so obviously, because they want glitter. So I'm gonna paint something. I got this black paint. I hope I have enough. I'm kidding. I have enough. But I'm gonna add, like, I'm gonna paint something on black paint and then spray it over with glitter. My issue is that I don't know what to add. So that's where you all come in. I don't know if I should like just stripe it, but stripes get a little tricky. So should I just add like little swizzle swazzles? Or should I add like starburst? Or should I add, what should I add? It's either swirls or starburst. Those are your choices. Your limited choices. What should I add? It's nice to see you too. Um, and then if I have some rhinestones, which I don't think I do, somewhere, I was gonna add some, but I don't think I have any rhinestones. Okay, a lot of people are saying starburst. So I'm just gonna add some like little starburst. Maybe I can add like some starburst and swirls. Or no, that's too much. Um it was good. I didn't go to the market today because I thought we were gonna do something else and then we ended up not doing something else. So here's where we are. And plus I really had to finish this. So let's should I put paint and Mod Podge together or just paint? I think just paint should make it fun. Yes? No? Maybe? What you think? I think paint will make it stick fine, but what are your thoughts? This paint is so thick. I think paint will be fine, but what are your thoughts?
I found a way to give my thing heat. I'm gonna put it in the back so we can get a heater.
Okay, make sure you close the door because the cats will be like, Playland. I think paint will work just fine too. Okay. Let's like test an area. So are we doing both? Yes? We said we're doing Starburst, right? We're definitely doing Starburst. Okay, let's try. Okay, wait, crap. Here's the other question. Wait. Shits and giggles. It's all fun and games until somebody giggles and shits. Okay. Here's the other question. Okay, so I have this like metallic-y diamondy color glitter. It's black. I've got to add black accents. Okay. So, am I going to add this glitter? Let me show it to you. Okay. See how it's like metallic-y? I beg your pardon? So every short hairstyle is a lesbian hairstyle. Actually, I didn't choose a lesbian hairstyle. I shaved my head when my 6-month-old son had brain cancer. I shaved my head to raise money for brain cancer. And so that's why I shaved my head. This isn't a lesbian hairstyle. It's a hairstyle that happened when I shaved my head due to that. That is such a stereotypical remark. And how shallow of you. Very shallow. Oh, I'm forgiven? Oh, is your name Jesus? Are you Jesus? I did not know you were Jesus. I'm going to have to tell my wife that Jesus came into my life today. My big old lesbian wife will be happy to know that Jesus paid us a visit. Thank you for coming in, Jesus. Okay, anyway, Jesus, maybe you can help us pick a color. All right, it's this kind of holographic, chunky glitter, or just this more blackish, ultra fine glitter. So what you think? Y'all, I feel so special. I didn't know Jesus was coming. I would have maybe like prepped up my lesbian haircut. Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. Which one? You think? All right, this is number 1, and this is number 2. So you think number 1 or number 2? The chunky or the ultra fine? I'm gonna let you see them next to each other. Can you see them? I think the ultra fine because it's more black. I think the ultra fine, this one over here by my thumb. I think this one. I'm gonna pick this one. I'm not even gonna wait on y'all. Yeah, I was gonna say I think I think this one because I think the chunky will kind of make it crazy. I think the ultra fine too. All right, let's do a little starburst and see how this is gonna go. I'm hoping that how this looks, that this looks okay, and that it doesn't go crazy. We shall see in a minute. Because it's ultra fine, so I'm afraid that it's gonna, like get mixed in, but we're gonna see in a second. Let's see. Or maybe just painting it on. No, I think I need to add a little bit of glitter. All right, let's see if that even works. If that doesn't work, then we're gonna have to regroup. We have to regroup and try something else. Oh, that looks great. What you think? Yes, and then just put them like little randomly. I think that looks fantastic. I think that looks really good. Yes, whether you like it or not, I like it. So. And I think we're gonna do a few little swirls also, just to give it a little bit of zhuzh, because I think the swirls will add something to it. So we'll do some big starbursts and some swirls, and we'll see how that turns out. And hopefully it'll just look just lovely. And if it doesn't, then, well, you know what? We're not redoing it. But I think this is looking just fine. I think this is going to be excellent. Especially if we just keep it just in this little confine. Let's see. We'll do a little shimmy shake. Oh, yeah. Okay, now's the question. Okay? Stick with the starbursts and just do various sizes, or get some swirl. I think we need to stick with the starbursts. I think if we put some swirls in there, it's going to throw it off. What are your thoughts? I think we need to just stick with the starbursts. What do you think? I think so too. I think if we did it any other way, it'd be it would look a little wonky. All right. I'm going to do like a few just little cross ones and one little wonky one. We'll see how that looks after. Y'all, my craft room takes a whole new light because I put down like paper and like garbage bags and stuff so I didn't get glitter anywhere. Oh, I love you too. I think you're great. So glitter in this craft room took a whole different turn than it used to. We'll put one big one up here. Like I put down paper and a garbage bag, and I was like, no glitter and getting in this craft room anymore. I got paper down and everything. Like, no. Cause before it looked like a stripper's warehouse, and now it's so decontaminated. I finally got most of the glitter up from all of the places. So now, whenever we deal with the glitter project, it's all trying to make sure we don't get it anywhere. This is a big one. That's a big one. Try not to waste any of it. Oh, yeah. Okay, so far. And then I think we can maybe put some more little ones. I think I'm going to make this hole a starburst just to kind of maybe make it look like we're taking away from it. Because it's a flower pot that I like made into a chalice. So maybe if it had a starburst there, it would not look like a big hole. You know? So we'll see. We'll see if that made it worse or if that made it better. I think that's going to make it better because it's black. Yeah. That kind of like, you can't really tell that's a dip or a hole anymore. I think that really took away from it. What are your thoughts? I think that looks good. We'll do a few little, just crisscrossy applesaucey ones. Because these are just little accenty ones in the middle. And we might put some accent, like black accents on the chalice, on the, on the handle part. So that it's a little bit nicer. Or it has all the like accent colors. If that makes sense. And that way we can just kind of make it look nice and pretty for the customer so that they have their item. That way it'll look good for their coronation or their float, whatever that they're doing. Put a little teeny one down here. Okay. Let's get all this on. Make sure it sticks. And I think that's enough of the black little starburst, yeah? You think we need any more, or think that's good, or you think any of the crosses need to be starbursty a little? Maybe a little bit of, I think that one needs to be out a little bit because it kind of got fat on the end. I mean, I kind of got fat on the end too, but we just let it be. It's good to see y'all too. All right, I think that's good. What you think? That one looks kind of wonky. There. All right, what you think? Yes? No? Okay, what about striping glitter on the bottom, on the bottom, just on this little, like on the pedestal. And just putting and just put these stripes and make them a little bit bigger. And then we'll put the glitter. There we go. And then we'll add the little I don't want to like, I think it's looking really good so far. With the little bits of accents that we're putting on it. Alright. I gotta find something. We'll like hit that with some air or something after. And you think I should do this middle, I think I want to do that middle piece in this like round edge so that I have a little bit of dimension between the two pieces. Does that make sense? Like, especially because I want to hide this hot glue layer. So we'll make this like rim and this under rim of the hot glue layer. Like that black, you know? I literally almost grabbed the wrong section. It's looking so good. Considering I got this gig out of the blue. And they're like, can you make a giant chalice? I was like, I think so. And they're like, well, we need it for this date and this reason. I was like, I think so. So I was like, well, I'll try. And if I can, then great. If I can't, no love lost. And they're like, okay. So here we are making it. And it came out really well. Well, it's coming out really well if I wouldn't grab it on the wrong parts. All right, and then you think right here on this part right here? I think yes, but I'm not sure. I think yes. So I hear my dog like literally like slurping for her life. Okay. And I think that's gonna be it for all of the black accents. Luke! That's the third time! He listens to things like over and over again. It drives us nuts. Okay, I think this is good, y'all. I think that's good. And then I'll get a brush and like, but I think that's really good. What you think? I'm gonna have to like trim or clean this up a little bit. Where this little where this is right here, because that's gonna bother me. It's not like the absolute straightest, but it also is just a prop, and I don't think anybody's gonna be looking at it that closely, but I will. So it's kind of like I will be looking at it that closely. Let me get this one little area right here that's not exactly how I want it. Okay. I think that's good. I have to know when to walk away. And I don't. But I think that's good. That's good. That's good. Okay, let me turn it. And I think that's good. All right. All right. I think we're good. Now we're going to just let this dry. And then we'll brush it. We'll brush the bottom, but I think it looks just like I wanted it, just like they wanted it. Like a glitter all over me, which I have to make sure that I don't contaminate my whole space because we have worked very hard not to have glitter all over this place. Let me Frida sounds like she's got air brakes. Hold on, let me get a napkin real quick. Give me 1 second. Frida literally sounds like she's got air brakes going. All right. Okay. Well, that was almost want to fall on our butts. All right, that's our craft project for today. A lot of y'all kind of reached out to me and said you wish you were seeing me more. Well, this is about as more as you're gonna see me for right now. But when I have a little crafting to do, I'll come craft with you and come hang with you. But this is about as crafty as I'm gonna get right now, or this is about as much on social media as I'm gonna get right now. That's what I should say. So I hope you enjoyed this little crafting fiasco, and I'll see you around these parts. Stay safe in this craziness. And if you have any questions, let me know. But this is what we made today. Giant chalice. Trying to get all the excess glitter off so I can do it. I think it came out really cute, really nice. I got some sewing to do. Also, I know that some of y'all like when we sew. If my son plays that screaming goat thing again. Y'all missed it. Jesus came in here earlier. So, I mean, there's always some special guests coming in. We got some sewing to do. But I'm going to go hang out with my Patreon and visit with them. If y'all want to join, there's still space to join Patreon. We have a blast and hang out almost daily, if not like 3, 4, 5 times a day. So we have a good time. But that's what we're doing. And then that's pretty much it. I need to make sure I don't have glitter on me. Oh, Jesus was putting a time out. Well, but we were able to be graced with Jesus' presence for us. I tell you, some people, you know. Actually, my hair's looking so healthy today. I gave it a treatment this morning and styled it different. I was so proud of my hair. And then all of a sudden, say something silly. Oh, goodness. All right. Well, y'all have a great day. And be good to everybody, especially yourselves. And for those of you who are in, you just started sewing, you're going to try. Oh, good. You want to do one together, Jennifer 6646, real quick? Thank you. I thought I handled it really well, too. You want to do one together real quick? Just so that you know how to do it? That's what I have a whole bunch of them to do. And I'll walk you through one real quick? Or you got it? If you got it, then I'm good. Oh, I look old. My eyes. Okay, let's do it. Let me plug y'all in because y'all about to die. Y'all always about to die. I feel like y'all need to be like, ShowMe, don't forget to charge us. But I do, I forget. Make sure y'all are in the charging position because, listen, y'all always, and then see this thing, I thought this was going to be like the save all phone case, and it isn't. Like the phone stand, and it isn't. All right, I'm going to take you quick through the certain parts because I'm up to a certain part on these. And then I'm not by machine, but I would love to see one made. Okay, that's fine. I'll walk you through it, and at least you'll have like. Then you can go back to this because these lives saved. So then you can go back to this and see what you need to see. I'll take you through one all the way through. All right, I won't go through my fast step. All right. Ah, oh, that was purple and gold. No, I don't. I have blue and white. Hold on. I was gonna say, then we're not doing one. I tricked you, but I have I have this right here. So we'll do this. We'll do the crawfish. All right. You're gonna need. I know, but I was about to be like, sorry, Jennifer, we're not doing the bowl koozie now. Too bad. So freaking sad. All right, you're gonna need two 10 by 10s and two like 9.5-ish 9s. It depends on you. I do like 9.5 by 9.5. Sometimes I do 9 by 9s. It depends on how frisky I'm feeling. I like to have like at least like a half to a quarter. I mean, to a quarter to a half an inch on each side, just because I like to have that amount of fabric there. That's just me. You do whatever you want. Some people use 10 by 10 by 10 by 10. I don't. And that's just me. So you do whatever tickles your telly. Okay? But I do just like that to where I have like this little bit of fabric on the edge. Because that's what I sew. I sew that fabric. That's like my little that's like my guide. Okay? Alright. Starting with one of your pieces of fabric. You're gonna take your batting, put it in the middle like a frame, leave it face up because it'll help save your machine a little bit of cleaning, and you're gonna go dugga 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 like an X, okay? If you don't make the sound effects, it's gonna look like shit. I'm letting you know. If you don't make the sound effects, it's gonna look stupid. So I'm looking out for you. Okay? And you really should not sew as fast as I do, but I've sewed about 5 times. And you just start them all. Okay? Don't forget the back stitch. Okay? So, yeah, one line straight down, and then just turn it and and you're using a straight stitch. You're not using any kind of fancy dancy stitching. Just a straight stitch to where it's gonna be like X marks the spot. Okay? Just like that. Alright, then you're gonna take your other piece of fabric and do it again. Okay? Put them in the middle, put your batting up, and then ducka 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 ducka. Yours will sound more like ducka 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 ducka. Mine is like ducka 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 ducka. Ducka 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 ducka. Yours is gonna be like ducka 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 ducka. Yours are like little slow duckers. Yeah. Look, I've been sewing a lot and for a little hot minute, and I barely know how to do fancy stitches. I did learn how to do the button thing, though. That was a godsend. So, alright. So you should have two that have the extra, okay? Now, you're going to fold them backwards to where you're looking at your batting. Okay? You're going to fold them backwards to where your batting is there. And if you did it right, or look, let me say about right and wrong, okay? I don't want you to hear this. If you did it right, your little center of your X should be right in the middle. But listen to me. If it's off just a little bit, like this one's just off just a scotch on the side, look. Listen, don't worry yourself. Don't panic yourself. It's okay. It's all going to come out in the wash. So, there's more than one way to skin a cat, as my friend would say. Do not freak yourself out by if it's just off a... There are worse things in life to worry yourself about. And there might be people all over this free world that are going to chastise you because it might be off a slight inch or a half an inch or a quarter of an inch or a milli-freaking-meter. Don't hang with those people. Don't even bother with those people. You just keep worrying about your little self. Okay? That's it. That's all. That's what I got for you. All right. You take a ruler. Any ruler. It don't matter. I like to use this thing. This one. Because it gives me a little bit better or whatever. But you might want to start off with, I don't know what you have. So you don't have to go buy these fancy things. Use a freaking ruler, a tape measure. I don't know, your finger, whatever you want to use. Okay? All right. You're going to go 1 inch over. I got to figure out how my thing is. Because mine is always crazy. All right. You're going to go 1 inch up, 2 inches over. Okay? 1 inch up, 2 inches over. So I'm going to show you. I got to move you a little bit because... All right. You're going to go 1 inch up and 2 inches over. Okay? Now, I'm going to show you how I mark mine. You should mark it with like a pencil or a pen or like the proper tool. Okay? I don't. You know why I don't? Because I just don't. Alright? First of all, I'm allergic to chalk, so I can't use the chalky things. And second of all, if you mark it light enough, it doesn't show up. So I go 2 inches over. Alright? This is 1 inch, 2 inch, and you just mark. You're not making it super thick. You just, a little dot, okay? It won't bleed through the batting and the fabric. Alright? So that's 2 inches over. Alright? And you're going to go 1 inch up. So the 1 inch up right here. And you're just going to draw like that. Now, I tend not to go on my fabric. I tend to always go on my batting. Just because the batting, it doesn't bleed through. Okay? But this fabric is going to be on the inside. So I usually don't worry about it. So you're going to go 1 inch over, 2 inches. 1 inch up, 2 inches over. And then you're going to like connect them. If you need to. After you do a bunch of them, you're not going to need to connect them. But that's the line you're going to sew right here. See how light I'm drawing this line? So you're going to basically sew that line. Okay? Then you're going to come over here and do the same thing. You're going to go 1 inch up. Okay? And 2 inches over. And you go 2 inches over from the fabric, not the batting. Okay? And then you're just going to sew right here, this little line. Okay? All right. I'm going to put you back in your little spotty spot. Hey, Bub. Volume, please. It's a little loud. All right. So now, you're going to do that on all 4 pieces. Okay? You're going to do that on this piece and on this piece. But then, you're going to take it, you're going to open it up, you're going to fold it hot dog style again, and you're going to do it the same thing. 1 and 2. Okay? Now, this is what I do. If I marked it like this, what I do is I put my two pieces together, one on top of each other, and I just mark, 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 mark. Just like that. Then I open this one, and I fold it like a hot dog. Okay? And then I mark this one again, using this one as my modifier. Mark, mark, okay? Then I open this one and use the other one as my marker. Make sense? Okay, so mark. So just use them as like my like basically my guide. If you're just doing a few of them. Now if I'm doing a whole stack, I just stack my whole up and I just straight down. But if you're just using two, I just use that rather than take out the ruler and do all that shit. Okay? Alright. Now you're going to take your sewing machine and you're going to... I'm going to move you so you can see this part. You're going to ducka, 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 ducka on those little lines. Okay? So I'm going to show you. Come on. Just move it around. Jeez. Alright. So you're going to be on this little line. You're going to put your fabric right in there. Make sure your thing is folded right. Starting from the corner of your fabric. And you're going to go straight on that line to your little corner mark, okay? Okay? And back stitch. Okay? Cut your fabric. Alright, then you're going to go here. You're going to do the same thing. From one end to the other. Let's just connect the dots. Put your needle down. Back stitch. And then you're done. Okay? Now, see how I made this little like... See how I made that little triangle? Okay? Now what you're going to do is... You're going to open it like a taco. And you see those two things are sewn in? You're going to open it like a taco. And you're going to fold it to where those two, take them out. Okay? You're going to fold it down. Okay? And then you're going to sew these two lines together. Those two corners. So I'm going to turn it around again. Jeez. See how go falling and stuff? Same thing. Corner to corner. Okay? Dega, dega, dega. Okay. Of course, my bobbin didn't cut that time, but that's okay. And then dega, dega, dega. Alright. I'm going to do this one real quick while we're all right here. And then again, I'm going to open it up. Fold it inside out. Or fold it the other way. And my darts... Oh, I didn't draw the darts on this one. But, listen, I know where the darts go because I've made so many that I can eyeball it. So, don't do this unless you know how to do it. And they might be a little off, and that's okay, too. Don't freak yourself out over it. Alright. Let me put that back in the charger. Alright. Now, this is the most unnerving part. I'm just telling you it is because it is. It is for me, even though I've done 100 of them. I hate this part. You're going to take your scissors and you're going to cut this little excess corner off of each of the corners. It is going to drive your will to exist some days. You're going to wonder, did I cut that right? Wait, that triangle doesn't look like that triangle. Wait a minute, is that right? What if I cut too much? What if I cut too deep? What if I cut it? What if? Just freaking cut it, okay? Not all your triangles are going to be exactly the same. It's just not. If it isn't, don't worry about it. It is not like, you're not putting this in the freaking Louvre, okay? You're not Picasso. It's not a big deal. Just cut them. Unless you notice it is like super mega different, just freaking cut them. Okay? Just freaking cut them. I'm dead serious. Like, life is too short to sweat it. Alright. Then it should be a little bowl house already. See how cute? It should already look like a little bowl. Alright. Then you're going to take one and fold it inside out, and you're going to put your pretty into your pretty. So it's going to be the pretty side, and you're going to put your pretty side into your pretty side. Okay? And then I call this, you're giving it a massage. You take your hands, and you basically are like, you're tickling it. You basically are like doing like this on the inside, making sure you get all of the wrinkles out and all of your fabric like lines up. Okay? And you're just making sure like one side lines up, the other side lines up. Okay? Alright. So far, this is what you should have. Okay? Now, you are only going to sew the fabric. You're not going to sew the batting. That's why I do my batting a little bit shorter. Because I only sew my fabric. And you're going to leave one side open. Okay? So if I can turn you enough to where you can see it without falling, which is probably like an act of Congress. Let me see if I can put y'all up against something. Okay, just don't fall. And I don't pin. A lot of people do. I do not. And I just go all along just the fabric edge. And you might have to reposition it a little bit. And if you do, just do that. Like, it's not a big deal. Stay as close to your batting as you can. And make sure you leave one side open so that you can turn. Okay? Alright, now I'm going to flip it. You're going to take this one hole that you left open. You're going to basically like squinch it like this. And you're going to start pushing it through. And you're going to push, 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 push. Excuse me. While you got one hand in there, you're going to try and finger your corners as best as you can. But a chopstick works wonders. If you got little eyepiece like that, just click them off. And get your little corners. And then you're going to start pushing in like this. And start like basically fluffing your fabric out a little bit. Okay. And if you want your corners like super mega pointy, take a chopstick. They also have like actual tools for this. You can take a chopstick and stick it, and it'll really get your corners like super crisp. The only thing I suggest is you don't want to like jam it, because you're liable to go through your corners. If you're like super aggressive, if you got like man hands, and then you'll be reflipping that sucker open. You'll be reflipping it. Then you're gonna take this. You're going to flip it to where both sides are on the inside. And iron it like really, really lightly, but a light iron. Because you got batting in there. And you're going to put your needle down and very, very close to the edge. Very close. And then take it out. Now, some people take that line and go all the way around the edge. I do not. It's just me. I don't go all the way around the edge. Some people do. They like to have like a border like that. I don't. I don't do that. Probably because I have so many to do at a time, that I don't do it. But there you go. There's the bull koozie. Minus a few little IPs. But other than that, that's it. And it's reversible. But that's how quick and easy. Ta-da! So I hope that helped. I hope that was like a good walkthrough for you. That helped me because I got one down. And I needed to get some done for the market. So that helped. I hope that did. If you have any questions, just message me on Facebook. I have no problems with helping you, or like even FaceTiming with you and walking you through it. But for those of you who are watching, if you don't mind giving this a like and a thumbs up. And if you have questions, just leave them in the comments and I'll handle it. All right. I'll see y'all soon. Bye, y'all.